Hey guys, Wire here. Today we're going to do something I got at the Jacktown steam engine show back in May, the spring show. I got these Buck Brothers chisel set. Look like they're in okay condition, but they're a little wore in, kind of dirty. Some of these chisels are a little rusty. The handles need to be cleaned up. So what we're going to do is polish these up and sharpen them up. This one, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of beat up. This one's got a little nick in it. Let me see if I can get a close up for you so you can look at them. As you can see, it's got a rusty edge on this one here. The other ones aren't as bad, but they are just as beat as these here. So what we're going to do is clean these up, get a nice edge on them, and see if we can get these back in working condition. As you can see, the pouch is in pretty bad shape. I mean, it's all together, but it's pretty dirty. So I do use a lot of chisels. I am in the locksmith business, and every time I got to do a house, I do use chisels to get the door striking nice and correctly. So, like I said, other than these, I have some of these. My truck has got a ton of chisels in them as well, so I do go through a lot of chisels. So anyway, let's start cleaning this up and see what these turn out and look like. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm going to start cleaning these up. They have Buck Brothers 400 series inscription on it. They're a little bit fogged up. They have metal tops. So 3 of them are in really bad shape. Doesn't look like the real fine one is. Does need to be cleaned up though. So what we're going to do is go through these. I got 1000 grit sandpaper. We'll probably lose the Buck Brothers on this, but we are going to clean these up. I like using Windex and degreaser. 1/3 Windex, 1/3 degreaser, and the rest water. And it seems to work real well for me. So let's get to it. Okay, we cleaned up the tops. I didn't use the sandpaper on the bottom part because they are painted. I didn't want to lose the paint and make these all yellow. I try to keep them as original as possible. I think what we're going to do now is polish the tops up with the fiber wheel and hit the body with the fiber wheel, and then we're going to sharpen these up and we'll see what they look like. Let me set the wheel up and we'll get to that. Okay, we got them all cleaned up. I got the tops all polished. Got the handles all nice and clean. And like I said, I didn't want to put sandpaper on the bottom part. I want to try to retain that. All we got to do, this small one here doesn't have to be sharpened because it looks like it's never been used. So Just gonna put that off to the side. But we are going to sharpen up the other ones because they are wore. Not too bad. The worst one is this big one here, and the next, I guess that would be a 1/2 inch. This one's not too bad, but we will sharpen it. So let me get this set up for sharpening these things. I'll be right back. Okay guys, got this all set up to sharpen. This was a Christmas present given to me by me. I always buy myself a Christmas present every year. I know a lot of people give me things. I appreciate everything they give me, but sometimes there's things I need that other people don't know I need. But I got this Grizzly probably 2 weeks ago and sharpened a couple of these chisels that I keep in the truck, and it sharpens real nice. So I thought I'd let you guys see how I do this. Anyway, let me zoom in on here and we'll get this going. Okay, we're going to wax these up real good, like I always like to do to all my tools. Then we're going to polish them on the buffer, and we'll see what they look like. These turned out really, really nice. A lot better than what I thought they would. But it is what it is. Using Johnson's Butcher Wax. I've had this can of wax for over 30 years. I used to polish all the metal beds that were on printing presses with it. Just clean them up with some solvent and then de-rust them in places, and then give it a good coat of wax, and they stay pretty nice. I used to do that like every 6 months or when needed. So I'm going to let this wax dry, and then we'll buff them up. So we'll be right back. So guys, it's all finished. They turned out really, really nice. Got a nice edge on them. I polished them all up. The handles turned out really nice. Like I said, this last one didn't need sharpening, but I did clean it up and polished the handles up. And like I said, they turned out really, really nice. And these will get used, because like I said, I use a lot of chisels in the locksmithing business. But like I said, I paid $7 for this set. And I got it at the Jacktown steam engine show up in Bangor, PA, back in May, the spring show. And hopefully I'll see you guys next spring up there too. And the case turned out really well. So let's put them back in the case. cleaned up the case, cleaned up real nice. Couldn't get all the dirt off of it, but it turned out nice. And these have quite an edge on them. They seem to be hanging up in the case itself. And they're called chrome edge. And like I said, they really turned out nice. Anyway, fellas, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys the next time. This is Wire. See ya.